Kathleen, and today I'm doing the Vampire Academy My First Time tag. Before I start, I'm going to remind everyone of the Frostbite Indiegogo campaign for the second Vampire Academy movie. Please donate. We need $1.5 million and we are nowhere near that yet, and we haven't got much time left. So if you can donate anything at all, $1, $2, anything, just please donate it to this movie, and I promise you, you will not be disappointed. They have a new screenwriter, and from the snippets of the script we've been given so far, it looks very, very truthful to the book. The action kicks in Frostbite, and the rest of the series is quite different from the first book. So please help us get this story on the big screen. It's our last chance. So now onto the tag. I was tagged by Millicent, and I will leave the link to her YouTube in the description. Question 1. When did you first join the Vampire Academy fandom? I think it was about 5 or 6 years ago. I first read the books in 2009, and there wasn't much of an online presence from the Vampire Academy at all online at that point. Then in 2010 I saw on Facebook that they were making a movie, and the official Vampire Academy Facebook page had only about 10,000 likes at that point. And after that I found the Vampire Academy fandom on Twitter and Tumblr and everywhere else. 14-year-old me had no idea what she was getting into, but I wouldn't trade the VA family in for any other fandom in the world. Everyone's so loving and nice most of the time, and it's the only fandom I've ever had a meet up with, and we had such a great time. And we'd have a chance to do it again if we had a Frostbite movie. Question 2. Who was the first character you hated? There are characters I disliked when we met them. Mia, who I grew to love. Tasha. But the character that I probably hated when I first met them would have been Avery, who we meet in Blood Promise. It probably started because we loved the Rose and Lissa friendship so much and we didn't want anyone else trying to break that up. But by the end of the book, we did have a legitimate reason to hate her. Question 3. What was your first reaction to Frostbite? I can't remember that well because I read it back in 2009 and I just read the first 3 all together. It was probably like a, what just happened? Why did you do that, Rochelle? And then Shadowkiss came along, and that was very much a what just happened? What did you do, Rochelle? Question 4. When was the first time you cried in the series? A lot of people have been saying that it was in Frostbite or Shadowkiss, but I was sad during those moments, but I didn't actually cry. I was kind of angry at the end of Shadowkiss. But I didn't actually cry until the end of the series, the last chapter of Last Sacrifice. It was like sad, happy tears. It was such a bittersweet ending, and I didn't want it to end. And at that point, Bloodlines hadn't been announced yet, so I thought it really was the ending. Question 5. What was your first reaction to the casting of the film? To be honest, my first reaction was very skeptical. I didn't know any of the 3 people who had been cast first. That was Zoe, Lucy, and Danila. They were cast first and everyone else came later. Then I looked up a few of their things. I saw that Zoe had worked with Sarah Michelle Gellar before, and I loved Ringer. Why did they have to cancel it? And then Lucy, she was Australian, so I kind of had a bit of a bias to like her. And then Danila, I haven't actually watched anything else that he's in because they're all in Russian, which is a good thing because that means he's actually a Russian playing a Russian. I didn't make my final judgment until I had actually seen the movie, and I think they all did really well. Question 6. What was your first reaction to the end of the series? Well, as I said before, I was crying. I was so sad that it was finishing, but I was so happy that it ended the way it did. And then I just really wanted more. So thank you Fischel for writing the Bloodline series and giving us more. Question 7. What was your first reaction to the fan base when you joined? I didn't have much of a reaction at that point. It wasn't as big as it was now. There's only like 10,000 people on the Facebook page, and I didn't go on Twitter that much. And everything kind of just seemed pretty calm back then. And it was very much just Andre versus Ben Barnes for Dimitri. And I found that the fan base was very dedicated. It wasn't long before we were working on the Vampire Academy YouTube movie, which we were going to make because we were waiting so long for the real movie. And then the real movie came out. So, question 8. What is the first reason that comes to your head about why you love the book so much? Well, the first reason would be the characters. Like, Rose is such like a kick-ass role model. She will do anything for her best friend. Lissa will also do anything for her best friend, but she does it in a different way because she has different skills. And then you have people like Mia, who you get to see grow and change from the bitchy schoolgirl to someone you actually like. And then there's all the guys. Just Dimitri, Christian, Mason, Adrian, just everyone. So I had to stop filming, but now I am back. And I have 2 more questions to go. Question 9. What was your first reaction to the film? The first time I saw it, I thought it was a bit rushed, but after you've seen it a couple times, you get used to that pacing. And I didn't like how they skipped a few things, and I was a bit iffy about the ending. But other than that, I really enjoyed it. Like, it wasn't a bad movie. It was quite enjoyable, and to the people who haven't read the books, they could understand what was going on. Question 10. What was your first reaction to Rose and Dimitri in the books? Honestly, I don't really remember because I read them so long ago. I just remember shipping them and wanting them to be together. And now they're one of my OTPs, so that worked out. And that is all the questions. I nominate Lou from Lunicorn and Megan Miller to do this tag next. So I'm going to say this again, please donate to the Frostbite Indiegogo. And there's been a new update now. On eBay, you can buy the costumes that the actors wore during the movie. So exciting. I wish I could own Rose's jacket, but I do not have a couple thousand to buy that jacket with. And if you wanted to buy them and then give them to me, I wouldn't say no. So thank you for watching. Please like, comment, and subscribe, and support Frostbite for 2015.
Is it dark?